Yeah. The Supreme Court ruling annulling the presidential election, a serious historical moment for this country. Do you take no responsibility in that annulment?
Look, the Supreme Court was also very clear in terms of the observations that they made in as far as the election is concerned. And it's a phrase that they used, that if there was any issue around failure, it's a systemic problem, it's a system problem within the institution that we need to focus on, and actually used phrases like reflection. And if you understand the history of this commission, and I watched KTN this morning, they were looking at the history of the institution, the ECK days, the IIEC days, then of course the IEBC, which can be divided into the Isaac Hassan's IEBC and Wafula Chebukati's IEBC. We've always been in transition. And if there have been any challenges to be addressed in the electoral process, you can actually see that the way in which we've attempted to address those challenges is not a magic bullet. It's not something that you have to fix with one action. You have to look at it from a system perspective. Mm-hmm. And if you look at where we've come from in the last 2-3 years, trying to address some of the systemic challenges in the electoral process, I can say without fear of contradiction that we've made significant progress compared from where we've come from. And the issue is, are we going to build on the successes that we've achieved so far, or are we going to undo most of these good actions for the sake of the short-term gains? Yeah. So as a country, we must learn on how to build institutions for the long term. For the long term. You talk about